let's get straight into it. The 10 habits I'm about to present you will take your physique and your mindset to a new dimension. And the truth is, most of those habits, they're not fancy, they're not sexy, and actually most of them are boring. But they are essentials. Those habits are foundations. And I built this system over the last 3 years, and up to this day, I'm still living by the same exact daily blueprint, the one I'm going to share with you right now. And those habits is exactly what will separate you from men who just talk about change and from people who actually living it. High performers, they don't chase motivation. They build systems. They have habits that just make winning their default setting. So if you ever find yourself wondering why I'm never moving forward, most likely it's because your habits are not serving the man that you're trying to become. Those habits, they change everything for me. They change my life. Everything is moving faster right now. The body, the mind, the business, the relationships. And I'm going to break them down one by one. So just make sure that you watch this video till the end. Habit number 1 is early wake up. I don't think you need to wake up at 4 a.m., but you do need to wake up early enough to lead yourself and to align yourself with the person that you're trying to become. I would recommend before 6 a.m. because most people are still asleep. And that first hour of the day is critical, is essential. It's going to dictate how the rest of your day is going to unfold. So no noise, no distractions, no phone. It's just you. Only you with your thoughts in your own space. Because when you wake up late and you're already grabbing your phone, checking social media, replying to emails, you're sending a signal that you are reacting to the world instead of creating your own direction. So you're already losing. But when you wake up early, you're grounded, you're centered, and you're already moving with intention. Your actions are intentional. It's gonna help you create the clarity that you need to operate at the highest frequency possible for the rest of the day. Right now for you, even waking up 30 minutes earlier, it's gonna massively compound over time if you're consistent with that. Make sure that you don't turn up late in your own day, because this is where most men are actually losing. So the habit number 2 is hydration. And this one is very important. And I'm gonna break it down in 2 parts, because when you wake up, you do need to hydrate yourself with electrolytes. So first of all, the first thing that you should be having in your body is water, not coffee. Because after waking up, like considering that you are sleeping 7-8 hours, that means you spend 8 hours being dehydrated. So your focus right after waking up is to hydrate yourself. But here's the catch. Water alone will not hydrate you. You need electrolytes. You need sodium, potassium, magnesium. Right after waking up, your brain is still foggy. Your cells don't have energy. But guess what's gonna help activate your body, activate your system, is the hydration. Those electrolytes. This is why you need that first thing in the morning, right after waking up. So you can find different electrolytes on like health store, Amazon. You can check LMNT, you can check Redmond Light, or you can just mix sea salt, lime, and coconut water. Anyway, there's different way to get some electrolyte, but just make sure it's the first thing that you have in your body. And you're gonna feel like your system is switching back, like on the spot, like right away. It works like magic. And something that you need to consider is even the 2% drop in hydration will just tank your mental performance. So once you get those electrolytes in the morning with like half a liter of water, make sure that throughout the day you drink about like 3 to 5 liters of mineral water. Please, no tap water. Like this is poison. Because I'm still shocked like how many people are overlooking this habit. It's the easiest performance upgrade that you can make right now. You hydrate with electrolytes first thing in the morning, and you drink plenty of mineral water throughout the day. And you're gonna see how your energy will just like naturally 10x. So the habit number 3 is what I call the body activation. After hydrating with the electrolytes, you want to move. And personally, I know like my way of doing things is a bit aggressive. I do like 100 push-ups, but you don't have to. You can just do like light stretching, any form of like yoga movement, or even like, a very quick walk outside. But just find a way to move your body. Whatever you like, just do it after hydrating. Because the goal is simple. You want to send a signal to your body that it's time to move, that bedtime is over. Now we are moving into action. Once you hydrate yourself and you move your body, now you're gonna feel like blood is pumping into your body. This is how your energy will naturally spike. And now at this point, you're already creating positive momentum for the day, for your diet, for your steps, and for your workout. Habit number 4 is what I call morning alignment. Well, this one is very deep. I can make an entire video on it. Morning alignment is about aligning yourself and connecting with your higher self, the person that you're trying to become, your ideal self, your future self, whatever you want to call it. Because now that the body is active, it's time to align with the mind and with the spirit. Just keep in mind that at this point, you haven't checked your emails, you haven't touched your phone, you haven't been on social media, you haven't talked to anyone. The focus is 100% on you. Going to start with breath work. And the way I love doing breath work is very simple. First of all, you inhale for 4, hold for 4, and you exhale for 4. You want to repeat that 10 times, and then you start meditation. Meditation is just sitting with your thoughts and observe them. Do not judge your thoughts. If you feel like your mind is drifting, just reconnect with your breath. You're gonna do that for about like 15 minutes, and at this point, you will feel like relaxed. So after meditation, it's time to visualize your future self, the man that you want to become. And before that, you need to make sure of what is the best version of you looks like, so you can connect with him. You need to be clear on how that person is moving, thinking, feeling, and you just wanna connect with that person right now and move like him throughout your day. I recommend that you have like some form of vision statement, vision board, something that you can memorize, something that you can feel, something that you can see, because this is the whole point of doing this exercise. And once you finish visualizing yourself in the future, or just end up the process with a quick prayer and gratitude, and that's it. Alignment process will naturally elevate your energy, your mindset, your frequency. And you're gonna feel like you're not starting your day being reactive, but actually more sharp and focused. And this is the whole point. Habit number 5, it's reading or studying mindset every single day. Just think about it. If your brain runs your life, it makes sense to train it. It's like your muscle, right? Your brain is one of the most important muscles, if not the most important one. And the way I love to train my brain is just reading something about mindset or personal development just for 10 minutes. That's all you need, because this is how you're going to upgrade your operating system. Think differently, see life through different lenses, expand your level of awareness. Right now, you cannot think like the man you are and expect different results. If you want different results, you need to think differently. How are you going to start thinking differently? Well, it's by learning. The books are very powerful. If you feel like you're short on time in the morning, even like a podcast on your way to work is a great tool as well. Audiobooks can work. Do you need some book recommendation? Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. But the book I'm reading right now is The Way of a Superior Man. It's something about purpose and masculinity. It's definitely one of the best books that I ever read. So I highly recommend this one. Whatever you read, just make sure that you highlight what stands out for you. Apply it in your day-to-day life. The goal is not just to read, is to learn and actually apply those new concepts into your current reality. I reflect on it because awareness without application means nothing. But just make sure that at the end of the day, you feed your mind, because it's the most important muscle that you can train. Habit number 6 is daily movement. Well, this one is different from the one I talked previously about body activation. Daily movement is more throughout your day. It's not only right after waking up. So the bare minimum for this one is 10,000 steps. You need to walk 10,000 steps every single day. It's the baseline. It's not just for fat loss, but it's also for energy and mental clarity. Included in daily movement is working out, but this one, not gonna do it every day because you do need some rest. Just make sure that you do have a strength training program, like 3 to 5 times per week. That's all you need. You're gonna lift weights, you're gonna lift super heavy to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. You got to take care of your body through daily movement. Steps is the baseline. Working out, this is how you're gonna build the shape that you dream of and actually walk with more confidence. Different way to track your steps. I have those fitness bands. You can use like Apple Watch, whatever, man. Even your smartphone can tells you how much steps you're walking. But just make sure that you do have a proper routine in place to hit your steps, and also a strength training program so you can build muscle and have the physique that you want. At the end of the day, guys, like, your body is meant to move. You're not meant to sit all day long next to a computer on your desk. Just find a way to move your body. Do something that you like, something that is fun. like playing outside, doing sports, even errands are a great way to move, right? You can just be creative with that, but as I'm saying, baseline 10,000 steps. Habit number 7, clean nutrition. Like the goal is very simple, guys. You got to hit your macros every single day, and you got to eat whole foods at least 90% of the time. Because think about it, man, like your body is a reflection of your inputs. Garbage in, garbage out. You have to forget about all of these processed foods, like the junk, like high sugar food, and shift your focus on nutrients dense foods. Like think about things that your ancestor will eat, like red meat, chicken, fish, eggs, fruits, rice, potatoes, veggies. I mean, it's so simple. Pure ingredients. This is what your body needs, not all of this garbage. Stop seeing food as comfort. Start seeing it as fuel. Your body needs a high protein, whole food diet. This is how you're gonna optimize your recovery, optimize your energy, and just feel better in general, have a healthy gut, and ultimately build the body that you dream of. Food industry wants you to be addicted, but don't fall into this trap. Eat like a man who's on a mission, not like a man chasing comfort. Habit number 8, night reflection and power list. Every night before going to bed, I just want you to spend 10 minutes only reflecting on your day. Ask yourself those 3 questions. What went good, what went bad, and what can be improved for the next day. It's going to help you identify pattern and make the appropriate adjustment. Then you write your power list for the next day. 3 to 6 things only. Things that you need to do. It's going to help you move forward with your business, with your health, with your relationships. I mean, you can be creative with that list, but just make sure that you write 3 to 6 tasks the night before. So when you wake up, you review that list and you execute, you don't think. For example, today, one of my tasks was to do that YouTube video. It was my highest priority for the day. I told myself, I'm not going to do anything else before shooting that video. It's exactly what I'm doing, guys. You're going to be shocked of how much your productivity will skyrocket just by using this simple habit. Habit number 9 is sleep. Got to make sure that you sleep 7-8 hours per night. That one is non-negotiable. Think about it. Sleep is 1/3 of your day. You want to treat it with a high level of importance. It's the most powerful tool that you can pull for recovery, to rebalance your hormone, stimulate fat loss, and also muscle growth. You got to aim for 7-8 hours consistently. Same waking up time, same sleep time. You cannot outwork fatigue, guys. Like if every day after 2-3 p.m. you feel like you drain and you have to rely on coffee, it's not healthy. Odds are very high that your sleep is very bad and you need to fix it. So make sure that you sleep in a cold room, dark room, and also no screen at least half an hour before going to bed. No social media, no Netflix, no TV, no phone, none of that. And just be very intentional with your wind down routine. As I said, like, night reflection and writing your power list is a great tool to have right before going to bed. You can also meditate. You can also read something like very light just to decompress your mind. Just make sure that you don't overstimulate your brain. Once you fix your sleep, you realize that everything will just feel better during the day. Habit number 10, this is the last one, no vices. Whether it's smoking, cigarettes, weed, vaping, Netflix, alcohol, corn, video games, whatever is stealing too much of your time and attention is stealing your power. And you should be treating that as vices. And I'm not saying you cannot watch TV, you cannot have a drink. This is not what I'm saying. But if you feel like those things are holding you back from reaching your full potential, you need to either eliminate them completely or set some extreme boundaries. For example, if you find yourself like drinking 3 times per week, well, make a commitment to drink like once a month or like once every 2 weeks. If you smoke weed every day and you feel like, oh, you don't have the motivation to go to the gym or to eat clean, well, implement a process so you can gradually remove the weed from your life. Your goals must come before distractions. And I feel like this is what a lot of men today, they don't understand. It's their personal satisfaction first, comfort first, and growth on the side. Goals doesn't matter. And then they complain why they're not moving forward with the life. Identify what's holding you back from reaching your full potential. Either eliminate it or take full control of it. Freedom is being in control of yourself, not being controlled by impulses or distractions or whatever is going on around you. So To wrap up, as you can see, none of those habits are complicated. But this is why exactly most people, or a lot of people, they don't do them. It's too good to be true. But the thing is, success doesn't have to be complicated. What you need is consistency. You got to hit those habits every single day. Doesn't matter how you feel, doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Because over time, those habits will compound and eventually shape your future, shape the man that you're trying to become. And I promise you that once you are consistent with those habits, every day, in 30 days, you're gonna feel different. And in 6 months, you're gonna be different. The success doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen once in a while. It happens daily through commitment, through systems. Because remember, I love this quote actually. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And those habits, the one I just shared, they are your systems. Make them as a top priority. You will finally step into the man that you are trying to become. And if you're ready to take your physique and your mindset to the next level, just make sure that you click the link in my bio to book a call with me and see if you're a good fit for my one-on-one program.